boys, it's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and...
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Crosses it in. Oh, that was vital. Pressing high and with purpose. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's forced to go back. Kaká chasing after it. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's a lovely, neat pass.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious.
Climbs up big! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hernandez. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Ødegaard wins the duel this time. Ødegaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, that's been intercepted. Ugarte. Still goalless at the moment. Nice sequence of passes this. Kaká. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Neymar.
There they go, punting again.
Musiala. Conte. Nagatomo. Well read, and the danger is averted. Neymar. Messi. It's Kimmich. And it's Kaká. Van de Ven. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ugarte. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. In with the challenge.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Aubameyang! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Nagatomo. Van de Ven. Saliba. Kaká. And it's Rijkaard. They played for Rijkaard. And this is Van Basten.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a really well-measured ball. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Neymar. Hernandez is onto this. It's not an especially good pass, that. Musiala. Kaka. And here's the chance to counter. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're underway again.
Portugal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Nicely shaped ball. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Swings in a header! It's bounced back off the post. Kunde, he's a sharp little ball here. Opts to play it back. Rijkaard, he's going for goal! And that wasn't far away.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Kimmich. Messi. Ugarte. And here's Aubameyang.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Musiala. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Musiala.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ødegaard. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Out to the right. In towards the back. There's the header! It's in!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Neymar picks it up out wide. And that has been knocked clear.
Morocco really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, well measured. Musiala! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
And here's Aubameyang. Big chance! Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Aubameyang.
Morocco really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Morocco are down to 10 men. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through here! Great vision. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the keeper gets his hands on it. And he's managed to get free. Kaká? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now the ball's gone astray. Nagatomo. Some resolute defending there. Conte. Oh, good ball! Van Basten! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And it's Aubameyang. Yeah, he's fouled him there. De Ligt.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! One-on-one, and the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Three-nil, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal can look back on a... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So off we go then.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best...
Oh, what a... It's bounced back off the post. It's Van Basten! And he's managed to get rid. It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Vardiol. And Koundé. Hakimi. And here's Neymar. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Messi. And it's De Bruyne. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the ball's shot at goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Vardiol. Pressing high and with purpose. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So we're still where we started right now. Conte, out to the left it goes. Nagatomo delivers. Good read, needed to be. Great vision. And this is Neymar. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Timber. Shot could be on. Rijkaard. Rijkaard! It's loose, and there's a ring. Oh, what has happened here? Cross goes in. Terrific header. Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Koundé. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's taking no chances there. Right card. And he's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Dembele tries to clear. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Messi. He's on it, can he get away? That is lovely. Conte threads one in. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's found a way through, and that has found him in acres of space. Big header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Hakimi. It's a searching pass. Hakimi. And it's Dembele. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Van Basten. And he's lost his man here. Now it's Messi. Van Basten. Real chance! He can get that clear. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Portugal very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Van Basten. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And he's gone backward here. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. And it's De Bruyne. And no, that was never going to make it. De Bruyne. Timber cuts out the pass. And it's Van Basten. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Portugal 3 up and in almost complete control. And Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Kante does really well to win the ball there. Batistuta looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Right card. Just about up to the hour now. He came in hard, very hard. Nagatomo. Kaka, given the lift of his goal. Time and again they are repelled. Great ball, and he's in here. Timber's cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Now De Bruyne. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking for options for movement. The ball swung in. Neymar. Hernandez. And it's Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a delicate pass. He gets big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Looking for the run. Timber. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Koundé. And it's Hakimi. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Bayer. And Hernandez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Kaka. Nagatomo. Short changes him with that pass. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. And this is Neymar. Van Basten. Van der Ven gets good distance on it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Numero 9. Neymar.
Foot in.
13.
Another throw-in.
Messi. Numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18. Il numero 17.
Palmer.
Il numero 2. Il numero 24.
Might be goal! It's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And it's Nagatomo. He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kukçu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
They want to be quick to recover this. He slings a header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much...
Oh, what a climb! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kaká, and it's Van Basten! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rijkaard. Nagatomo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Flings in a cross. In again. And he gets rid in a hurry. Kaká shoots!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
James. And Iniesta. And it's Balde. Azar. And it's Balde. And this is Forlan. Balde puts a cross in. Rijkaard gets it away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Iniesta! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Van Basten. Kaká. It's a searching pass. He's having a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And it's James. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And here's Forlan. Rodri. Rijkaard. And that's been slipped through. He's found some... And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hazard, who's set up 1 goal so far. James. For Messi. Iniesta. James. James just loves to go forward whenever he can. He won't be happy with that one. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rodri. And it's Azar. Azar powering forward here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's Cannavaro. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Kaká providing an outlet on that flank. Takes a shot! And he can clear it away. Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Now it's Forlan. Not the most accurate pass. He has found the way through. Musiala. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here? He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. James. Iniesta, looking understandably energised after his goal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nagatomo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has ended up in no man's land. Kaka. Van Basten. And this is Forlan.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's had it nicked away. And the first 45 minutes are up. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Portugal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 16.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Rijkaard. Kaka. And he shoots! All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Now, power or placement? And he's denied! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Portugal come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
That has been cut short. Forlan tries to pass it through. And this is Forlan. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Portugal really could have done without this. Bayer, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Nagatomo. And this is Batistuta. Oh, he's burst through. Great. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So is this the start of a comeback? Hazard, and this is Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Terrific header! Still they trail, and time is ticking away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Van de Ven. Koundé. And this is Batistuta. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Hazard. In with the challenge. And no, that was never going to make it. Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. James gets into some space. Tries to get it clear. Chance here to counter. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Conte. Portugal finding their passes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Hazard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Dunk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's cut it out. It's not an especially good pass, that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hazard. Valde. Into the last quarter of an hour. Strong running down that left flank. Valde stood his ground strongly. Bastoni getting this one clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Conte. Van Basten. And it's Nagatomo. Ball played for Rijkaard. He's on it, can he get away? Koundé's cross. Up he goes! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's heaved it away. And it's Musiala. And he's quick to get it clear again. Hazard. Oh, what's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Portugal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Alexander-Arnold. Balde. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Rijkaard. We are into stoppage time. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Osimhen. Not the most convincing of passes. Messi. Raul. Balde goes on a charge down the left. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, this looks sharp. Nagatomo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Now it's Torres. And now the breakaway. There's the crossfield ball. Neymar. Looking for the run. And this is Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Nagatomo. Kaká. Van de Ven. Cafu.
This is the time you need that pace.
Aimed beyond the defence. Messi's cross. Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Van de Ven. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now Kaká. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Out towards the flank. And that's aimed in. He gets big! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have the first goal. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
India clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Nagatomo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this? Hazard with the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Driving on and making good progress. Over to the left. Played back in. Oh, not quite. This might spell danger. Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through. And it's Kimmich. Out to the right. There's the... He rises! Oh, he's hit the bar! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Chooses to go cross-field. Nagatomo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played out to the left flank. Kimmich, looking for options for movement. Conte. And this is Torres. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Strokes it back. Akanji is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Conte chips it through. And a shot! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
India grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, cracking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Portugal can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So it's back to business. Conte tries to play it through. And the finish! Torres finds himself offside. And it's Timber. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ronaldo had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
He can run onto that. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard. India needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Delivered in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nagatomo has created one goal already. Played into space out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
India appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Kimmich knocks it in, tries a shot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
India really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
India with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Fernando Torres. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now they can spring out of defence. Van der Ven makes the interception. Cafu. For Messi. Ruben Neves. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. India looking to pass their way through. Fernando Torres touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Van Basten. Van der Ven. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Chance! Oh, taken with style. And the comeback is complete. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Kimmich. Great vision. Nagatomo spots it and intercepts. Cleared without complication.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 4. Azar. Número 12. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 42. Número 5.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kimmich. And this Firmino! That is decidedly lacking.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 10.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Número 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Stood up well to him there.
Número 20. Messi. Número 21.
Van Basten. That's the keeper's ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Cafu
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
pinches it off him. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going up front in a hurry. 4 extra minutes added on. And it's Nagatomo. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a good-looking delivery. And that has been knocked clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. So that's it. It is all over. Portugal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi tries making a foray down the right. And that pass just didn't quite work.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Basten. Look at the big chance! And that has been clubbed away. And it's Rijkaard. And here's it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. Timber with a definite foul there. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And that has been cleared. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi! Goal! Portugal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And here's Bellingham. Kaká. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Bellingham. And he's found a way past. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Nagatomo. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, sweet feet. Portugal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Nagatomo just loves to go forward whenever he can. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rafinha. That's a good ball. And that is going out for a goal kick. Nagatomo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Robertson. And Casemiro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kaka. Rafinha. Kaka. Gets a good foot in there. He won't be happy with that one. Ambitious ball here. Portugal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. That's a smartly directed ball. Some resolute defending there. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Kaká, he's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Cleared without complication. Rafinha, Messi. Bellingham. Yehi. Schlotterbeck. And it's Casemiro. And Rafinha. And this is Kane. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he shoots! And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Portugal go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And they win it back again. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ball driven towards the far post. That's a decent clearance. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he was quick to react. And it's Hazard. Oh, good take in a good area. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kaka. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, what a ball! And this is Hazard, played in with purpose. It's Casemiro! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Hazard. Portugal just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. He's through here. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. And it's Van Basten.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Hazard. Great vision. Brilliantly cut out. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And here's Messi. He has found the way through. Played in terrific header. They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rafinha cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Messi. Rafinha. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's found a way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Chance, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
Kaka completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Looking for the run. Bellingham! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Kane. And he plays one through. Shot could be on. He can get that clear. Now it's Kaka. Little pass back. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Looking to play him in. Timber gets into a good position. And it's Hazard. Foot in. Timber. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Can he get on the end of this? Deep cross. A header! And it's there! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolute. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.